young, we're all gonna die soon, so I want to start with something special, something kind of new for me. Comedians, like, we're blessed to perform. This is like our little cathedral. And I believe this is a sacred space, the performance space. So I'd actually like to bless this area with a prayer. So if you all would bow your heads to your imaginary saviors. Almighty God of comedy, giver of George W. Bush, creator of the Kardashians, let not your blessing cease. Let there be hatred and stupidity and Scientology. Let there be chaos and hypocrisy and bars into which might walk a rabbi, a priest, and a nun. For woe, you know in your wisdom that power corrupts, but absolute power will soon be a flavor of vodka. Thank you. Challenge me, people. Come on. That was stupid. Listen, I don't know if you guys care, but I am recently married. Sorry, guys. My female wife and I. We recently had our first child. We have a little baby. It's awesome. Thank you. And it's a cliche, but I realize it's true. Like, it changes your perspective, right, parents? No, it changes what's important to you. Like, all my life, my career, I've been obsessed by politics. Now I've got this little baby. And it's like, I can, like, think about my baby or think about politics. I can obsess over my baby, or I can obsess over Newt Gingrich. It's like I can fret and be concerned about, like, this little ball of blubber and everything that comes out of every orifice that's stinky and gross, or I can think about my baby. My wife and I did get in a fight the other day. We were at dinner, and she put her cell phone on the table. And I was like, whoa, there is no room for my iPad. And I was actually kind of freaked out, because it started to freak me out, like, how omnipresent cell phones are. Right, let me ask, does anybody here not have a cell phone? No? You see someone without a cell phone? Burn her, she's a witch. Everybody has cell phones. My nephew has a cell phone, he's 5. My grandma has a cell phone. She doesn't have real hips. You know when they find a lost tribe in the jungle? Like, even they're like, oh, Nanook! LOL! Look out, lion! And the reason why it bugs me that everyone has cell phones is because they know so much about us. They know who we call, they know who we text, they know where we go online, what we buy, they got GPS, so they know where we are all the time. And it's just a matter of time until they start using that against us. And the obvious way is going to be advertising. Might get into our head, sell stuff. And it's not going to be just general stuff like, Bing, have a Coke. It's going to be personal. Like, Bing, have a Coke, Jeff. Maybe they'll bring back your dad. No. We just went to the store, like, for cigarettes, like 20 years ago. He'll be back. I'm already getting ads on my phone, and it kind of bugs me. It's pretty general. Like, they know that I'm a male above age 30. So I get all these ads for, like, mortgages and sexual aids. I don't need information about mortgages. It is going to be advertised. That's how they're going to get us, because that's how they get our money. Right? Money, that's what matters. Like I said, I used to be obsessed by politics. Like, even the word politics, politics, many bloodsuckers. But it's not about politics. It's not about party. It's not about Republican, Democrat, vegetarian, dominatrix. It's not about that. It's about money or not money. I mean, think about our culture. You guys ever seen the TV show Lifestyles of the Poor and Decrepit? You know, you see little kids running around with t-shirts that say, "Show me the money," instead of Winnie the Pooh. I mean, it makes sense to me. Winnie the Pooh is so poor, can't afford pants. But it freaks me out, like, how money is so vital to, like, our existence. Everyone believes that's all that matters. That's why so many people cheat to get rich. Right? I mean, there's been cheating for wealth, everything. I can't speak because I bit my lip earlier and have anxiety about quitting the law to do this. And there's been cheating. Internal monologue, just stay inside. There's been cheating for wealth ever since God created the heaven and earth in 6 days, then submitted an invoice for 7. And you guys know, like, there's cheating, and people get rich cheating all the time. Right? Just pick up the newspaper. I'm sure some of you have read about newspapers on the internet. These stories, you know, like bailed out executive gets $20 million severance. Steroid user gets $200 million salary. Kim Kardashian exists. And there's so many ways to cheat. Steroids and derivatives and Wall Street and all this stuff. But like, this is the one that's fascinating me recently, is spin. You know, using your words to turn your crap into gold. Like, do you guys know that Donald Trump is just a failed real estate investor? Some of you do. Most people think he's a TV show host, a trophy wife gatherer, a tester of futuristic outer space hair pieces. Because that's the image he projects with his spin, and people can use spin like for everything. You know, like recently, or I guess a little while ago, General Motors, they fired a bunch of people, but they didn't say they were having a mass layoff. They said they were lowering the retirement age to now. And it's just these little twists that get you. You know why it works? Because here's the thing. I'm an open-minded person. I believe everyone's got a beautiful spirit and all that shit that you got to say up in the valley. And but there's a universal truth I found. People are dumb. I mean, I'm sorry, like, people text and drive. You know, people buy Apple products the first day they're out. I mean, people can't believe it's not butter. And because people are dumb, the powers that be, the people with the money that want more money, they can use their spin and their words to convince them to do stuff. And like, this is what I realized recently. That's why they don't want us to come together. You think about it, we're in a room right now, we're all getting more intelligent because we're sharing ideas, we're thinking, we're talking, we're engaging. Right? That's why the powers that be, thank you for having the phone and proving my point. They don't want us to come together because when we come together we get smarter. Right? And we get more powerful. Right? That's why they don't want unions, because it's, you know, organized and more powerful workers. They don't want health care because it's organized patients. They don't want gay marriage because it's organized dance parties. And the big thing that's really struck me lately, how they kind of get us with our isolation and our lack of intelligence, are student loans. That's the big scam right now. Has anybody here ever heard of college? College is expensive, right? I mean, there's tuition and books and roof and all. And young kids are at the top. Student loan companies know how expensive college is, right? And not only that, they know how desperate kids and their parents are to get that education because they think it makes a difference because you can get like manager at McDonald's. And so they give them 100 grand, 200 grand. They don't say anything while you're in college for like 5 or 6 or 7 years, right? The minute you graduate, they call you up. They shoot you a text. They send you an email. When you move for the rest of your life, the first letter at your new apartment, student loan company. You cannot run from a student loan company. You cannot hide from a student loan company. Student loan companies will track you to the ends of the earth. I swear, if Osama bin Laden had a student loan, we would have caught him September 12th. But Obama still wouldn't have gotten credit for that. It's crazy to me that Obama doesn't really get a lot of credit for doing this thing that we were trying to do for 10 years. I mean, you know, if it was Bush, he'd be like a NASCAR driver with patches all over. Like, I got Bin Laden, I fuck Bin Laden, get Bin Laden, Halliburton. Oh, there's because, you know, he's not a fiery guy. Right? That didn't bother me at first, because I was like, oh, he's smart. That's a change. But I'm starting to see, like, this stuff I wish he fought for, you know, healthcare shouldn't have taken so long, and all this stuff, like, because, like, sometimes I think if Obama was standing in flames, he'd be like, now let me be clear. I do not like this fire. This fire is problematic. We will form a commission of senators and congressmen and industry leaders to study the source of this fire. It is my belief that we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Did Billy Joel start the fire? Ouch, my balls. I have to say, no, stop giving me what I want. All right. You guys still psyched about Obama? Yeah. It's not quite the same as it was, remember, you know, back in 08, everyone had Obama mania? Like, did you hear? The first thing Obama's going to do when he gets us in office is get us out of Iraq. Right? Then he's going to close Guantanamo. Then we're all going to get our homes back. He's going to fix the economy. And then the icebergs will grow back. And Princess Diana will rise from the grave. And James K. Jr. will all be a free Nancy Pelosi! But now, you know, we're all just like a bunch of little spoiled kids, right, who are begging our parents for a long time to get like a puppy on Christmas. We finally get it, we first get it, we're like, oh my God, he's so cute! Oh, he is going to close Guantanamo. And now 4 years later, we're like, Mom! He's pissing all over financial reform. God, and he just doesn't like take his hand off guns. Oh. And look, I know I just compared Obama to a dog. That's not meant to be disrespectful. He himself said he was a mutt. You know, like half black, half white, half Democrat, half beholden to the corporate interests, like anyone in this country. But at least he's only half corporation, unlike Romney, who was fully vested. I'll give Romney this, he doesn't believe in that American tradition of pulling yourself up by your father's bootstraps. I just don't like that. Romney is like the guy, he's like the dad you wish would leave your mom but never does. Visit him once a month and find him somewhere. He doesn't, and you know, here's the thing. Let me ask this. I actually have to go in a couple minutes. The super friends leave me at the Hall of Funny. Talk about women in politics, or yeah, that's what this crowd wants. Okay, look. Obama, Romney, it shouldn't be close, but they're like, hey, you're black, don't vote. I wish there were some more women involved in the national political scene. Because, look, whatever you think about their politics, Sarah Palin and Michelle Bachmann, they don't count. You know, like, is that really setting a role model for, you know, is Sarah Palin a role model for young women today? Become a beauty queen, then become governor of a welfare state. And once you get a little bit of fame, quit your job after 2.5 weeks when you're picked from obscurity by a creepy old man, and then make your money with book deals, TV shows, and speaking engagements. I know it worked for Snooki, but not everybody else. And the reason it frustrates me is because, like, women have so much to offer. You know what I mean? Like, we overlook that sometimes. Women are half of our population. Women, there are more women in college. Women have so much out there. It's such a resource. We have got to tap that. And, it frustrates me when someone like Sarah Palin or Michelle Bachmann's out there as an example of a woman on the national scene, because look, Sarah Palin is a woman like Clarence Thomas is a black man. Bear with me. I understand. Right? If you're part of a political group, but also part of a demographic group within that political group, and you support the policies of the political group that suppress the demographic group, you'll automatically rise within the ranks. It's why I am the 5th tallest Jew in the Nazi party. you know, like, this is just me. Like, I want a woman that is strong. I want a woman that is beautiful and powerful. I mean, women, you think about it, like, women are superiors, if not, are equals, if not superiors. Mother Earth, Mother Woman. Women lean back and create life by shooting these painful little bowling balls out of tiny holes we spend our life trying to get back inside. I want a woman who is strong and beautiful and powerful. I want a woman with a job, a career, making money, bringing it home so I can sit on the couch, get high, and play Xbox. Revolution. Get up there and get to it, bitches. It gives and it takes. All right, I do have to go, so I'll end on this one last thing, which this is No Valley, so I know it's... Anyway, thank you guys for supporting live comedy. We are blessed comedians to perform all over the place. I did a show in a small town in West Virginia once. The town was called... Get in my truck and sit next to my wife and my daughter and my grandma and my aunt, and there's just one woman there. I started telling this joke that I used to always close on about Fox News when I compared them to neo-American Nazis, because, duh. I swear to God, I go like this and start telling this joke, and somebody yells out, "Wrong hand!" You guys, my name is Jeff Kreisler. Thank you. Everybody. All righty.